Hello everybody, welcome back to Cards by the Hill. My name is Jane Hill. I know everybody's struggling at the moment and people still like to do their hobbies. So, okay, so this is a new glue gun, which was £5. But I wanted to use this one specifically for this. So let's heat that up. And then, oh, it's got an extremely short lead. Let's move my extension. Bring it over. Okay, so bear in mind, if you buy the cheap ones, they have got very short leads. So it was £5. I think it was from the Pound Shop or B&M, somewhere like that, Home Bargains, which is good because I remember back in the day hot glue guns were very expensive. Now you can pick them up for next to nothing. They do come with instructions and advice just in case, and of course if you supervise a child with one of these, then it can get them into crafting, which is nice because all kids like making things. So you can make flowers from moulds like this one. This one's from Stamperia, and you can get moulds from other places, eBay, Amazon, online shops. But I want to see if we can make some flowers from hot glue. Okay, and it also comes with a little stand here that you can put in these tiny holes. There we go. So you've got a stand as well to keep it up, which is good. Well worth £5. Okay, so I've covered the glass board in greaseproof paper, and I've got an extra small section here, and you're going to need a polystyrene ball or a ball of some description. This one's 10 centimetres, doesn't really matter what size it is. So just do as much of a circle as you can, and then place the extra paper on top. Try and push it out to form a petal. So try and shape it with your thumb. And there's the first petal. Now obviously it's going to be a bit ratty around the edges, but that doesn't matter because not all petals are perfect. Then when it's cooled, you can lift it off. So there's the first petal. Okay, and we're going to do 4. So let's just get some more glue down. Down the paper goes. And you can cut them to shape afterwards, because obviously some are going to end up slightly bigger than others. That's fine. We're going to cut it to shape. There we go, there's another one. Got a couple of air bubbles in that one. Okay, you see, so we've got kind of a petal shape going on. We're going to cut them down afterwards. Again, shape it nicely with your thumb. If you don't want to do this stage with your thumb because you find it's too hot, use your ball. Okay, there's another one. As I say, we'll cut them down afterwards. One more. And then we want to do the centre for the flower. I just push the glue out to make a kind of a petal shape. There we go. So we've got 4 petals, and now we're going to do the centre of the flower. And in there, just going to quickly add a bit of glitter. You have to be quick. Down we go. Just shape that round. Don't need to push it out so much. And that's going to be the centre. Okay, so I've cut 3 petals to shape like that, and we're just going to cut down the last one. So small scissors, just go round, form a petal shape, then you can get rid of all the ratty bits if you don't want them. And they haven't all got to be exactly the same size, just a rough idea of a petal. Right, so we've got 4. I think I might do a few more, maybe another 3, just to fill up the flower a bit. Okay, and then we've got the centre to do. Now, I've got some glitter sticks, glue glitter sticks. And what we're going to do is do some coloured petals, some glittered petals as well, to see how they come out. And we'll go from there. Okay, so heat gun's ready. So let's just try the glitter one. Okay, so again, circle, on goes the paper, greaseproof paper, and just push the sides out. Now, as I say, it doesn't matter how big they are because you're going to cut them down anyway. So you can make them into whatever shape you like. And if you get a piece that doesn't really work, like that one there that just lost the top, you can cut that piece off. It's not a problem. And we're going to need about 6 again. Oh, I've run out. Silver. Let's get another stick. And again, if you can't pay out for, or you don't want to pay out for the kits or anything like that to make flowers, this is a cheap alternative. And the glue sticks were from the pound shop. There's the pack there. Amtech DIY Know-How. Set of 30-piece 7mm glitter glue sticks. So you can get them from the pound shop. You can also fill in any gaps with a little bit of extra glue. So these are all done now. There we go, we've got 6. And then again, for the centre, they don't always work as good as branded ones. I mean, that one is a Adtech low temperature gun that's got the glitter in it, but that did work quite well. Right, just going to leave that to dry for a minute. So now the glitter ones, we're going to form some petals. So just cut round with some scissors. This is going to be the smallest one, so we're going to have to go by this one. So once you've established what size you're going to be making them, just cut round so they're all the same sort of size. Not going to be perfect, remember, but then they're petals, and petals are not perfect. So let's get another one going here. That one's now dry. Get another one down in a second. So that's 3. There we go. Got another 3 to do, so I'll do those. Right, so there's all our glittered petals. So we're going to make something going round like that. Obviously we're going to hot glue it, so be careful when you hot glue that it doesn't get melted. So it's going to go round like that, 6 petals, and we've got to make the centre. So let's make the centre, which we're going to make clear. And then, as quick as you can, add some glitter. And let it cool. And back with our plain ones again. We need to make one more. So obviously when you're working with hot glue you have to be quite quick because it's going to dry. So there's our 5th petal. We need one more for those. That could do with a little bit longer. So let's make another petal. There we go. There we go. I think that's going to be a tad too big. Let's just make it smaller. And of course you can keep any extra bits to make other flowers with. So now we've got this kind of thing. So petals are going round like that. And we're going to have our centerpiece in the middle. That's the centrepiece I made earlier for the plain ones. I think we're going to have it on that one instead, so that looks better. Okay, we need one more petal for this side, and I think we'll use the red centrepiece for this one. So, as I say, it's a cheaper alternative to buying flowered kits or things like that. So we overlap the petals like that as they go round. It looks something like that, and then we put our centrepiece in the middle. I think it's too big, so what we do is we'll cut it down to the size of the other one. That's probably why it's not looking right. That looks better. There we go. So we've got 2 flowers. Okay, now we've got to glue these together with hot glue, and hopefully we don't get burnt and they don't melt. Okay, so that's our 2 flowers. Okay, so we're going to use the Crafter's Companion heat gun for this part, because I want to make sure it does glue. Just going to have a tidy up. Okay, so it's just heating up, and then what we'll do is we might make a card out of these flowers on another video, so keep your eyes open for that. And I might need to make another flower, so we've got 3. Okay, so here we go. So I'm not going to put too much because I don't want the petals to melt. So as we go around, we're just layering them up. And remember, you can use anything to decorate. So once you've got your petal down, if you want to add glitter shapes, or you know, tiny elements, whatever, just make sure you put them in the glue before it dries. So have them to hand, and then as you're making the flower, you can add them in. And there's no fear of the glue drying before you've got there. So there's the flower itself. We're going to add the centre on the shiny side up. There we go. So there's the flower. And we'll do this glittered one. So again, just glue the edge before it dries. Add your petal, follow the flower round. I think that one might have needed one more petal. Watch your fingers as you're going round. Try not to get burnt. I'm just going to do an extra petal for this glittered one, because I don't think it's got enough the way they're seated. So don't have to be as big as this one. You can make smaller ones. And if you're better at cutting circles, that would be good. I'm not very good at that, especially by the look of that flower. Right, I think we could get a couple out of this one. And you can make the petals as fat or as thin as you like. Don't have to be a certain size. I'm going to put one there. Let's just see if it needs another one. Yeah, gonna put another 2 on. So let's just glue this on. And as I said, you can put as many as you like. You don't have to be a set amount of petals. And then we'll put our little circle on. There we go. So there's the 2 glue flowers. There we go. So there's the 2 glue flowers. Easy to make. Quite a simple method. Watch your fingers as you make them. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for subscribing if you've done so. Please subscribe if you haven't. It means the world to me. Thank you for your likes, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.